I don't know why that song is in my head. It makes me weak and knocks me off my feet. I don't wanna run away. Trouble. That's something I should love. And I gotta get back to the drawing board. Call a couple of friends before they close today. It's Friday, it's the weekend. I'm trying to go get out. Hey, my Leah. Hey, girl. How are you? Can you hear me good? Just checking my mic on here. I know StreamYard has it where you can check your see if your mic, because the little circle inside the your avatar, it moves, so that lets you know your mic is good. Okay, that's good. Thank you, Leah. How are you, Leah? Happy Friday, Leah. Your girl is doing okay, but I'm just checking in. It's just I'm feeling great, but then at night it's like, damn it, with these hot flashes, this damn menopause. I can't stand it. And I'm just here. I'm also here to, to check in a little bit and let y'all know, give you some updates, although I did put it on my community wall. But I just wanted to go live so y'all can hear it from my mouth. You good. That's good, Leah. That's good to hear. Good to see you. Everything. Everything and everything. Okay? I'm waiting on a few more people. You the only one in here. But, I understand. I think a few people live that we support. I think I seen Money Boy was gonna go live at 11, but it's at the 11 now, ain't it? Oh no, it's almost 11. So he'll probably just go live. Um, but I've been doing, okay, healing well. You know, these girls is gone. I look at the picture. I look in the mirror. The only thing is though, is I want to wait till some more people get in here. I don't know where they at. They probably at work or something. I know, and thank you. I seen your comment. I comment back to you, girl. Yes, they are looking good, but right there, they are covered up. But the scars is still there. The healing, the yeah, the scars. Basically, the scars. Um, but I just want to say this: if you ladies want to get it done, do not, from my experience, do not get it done when you going through menopause. You hear me? Do not get it done if you're going through menopause. That's why I see why those young women, they in their 20s. Some of them, the videos that I was watching, y'all, before I had it done, um, the women had breast reduction. They had it done in their 30s. And some of them that I was watching in their 20s, they late 20s. I'm like, good age. But sometimes it's a toss up with me. Thank you, Leah. Thank you, Boo. It's a toss up with me. Like, I say maybe, but I didn't know this was going to happen like this. I mean, last night your girl was suffering. You hear me? Body inflamed. I didn't have no fever. My body was inflamed. So I just came here to say that too. Like, if you get it done, maybe it's too late if you want to get it done like me in my 50s. But if you get it done, try to get it done in your 40s or 50s, you know, your, your 30s. I was going to say 40s and 50s. Lord have mercy. Try to get it done, but I was going through. premenopause in my 30s, in my late 30s, mid to late 30s. Yes, indeed, I was going through it. I was having the hot flashes, but they ain't coming like every day. They not coming like constantly. So it's like if you're gonna get it done, get it done. If you want it done cosmetic reasons, get it done early. If you want it done because of medical reasons, from my perspective, but I couldn't help it. Mine was because of medical reasons, not cosmetic reasons. My insurance wasn't going to pay for it if it was for cosmetic. I mean, yeah, for cosmetic reasons. Now, medical, yes. And believe me, it is a medical necessity that I had this done. And I had to go see her yesterday because I had some drainage in my right breast. The swelling is normal. I know that. I wish they'd hurry up so they won't be swelling up so damn much. But the swelling is normal. She told me it was like a drainage and it was like a little blister. I'm sorry. Disclaimer, y'all. It may be a little gross, but it is what it is. Um, but it was a little blistering right here, and I was wondering why they keep draining like that. I mean, it wasn't draining, but it was. I'm buying these bras, y'all, and I'm like, man, every bra that I done bought, I should have put the absorbent pads in it, so, you know, just for that sake. But I thought it was done, but it wasn't done. So what happened? Ice packs, yes, on the feet. Oh yeah, I had 2 ice packs. I need to give me some more. Cause the ice packs I had came with the that pillow I showed y'all. I think I put that video out. I'm not for sure, but it was 2 ice packs that came with that, the mastectomy pillow, and I use it. I don't use them in that. I use them at night. I put them in the freezer, and I use it. But I need to give me some more because those definitely come in handy. Yes, and my feet, Leah. Now that you said something about the feet. Hey, Mr. King. Hey, Larry. I am doing very well. Thank you. Healing nicely. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Thank you so much. Um, Now that you said about feet, that's where it starts in my feet. I feel it so much. I'm not so much sweating. It's my body, my inner body is hot. I know y'all and y'all don't understand because y'all think we just be exaggerating, but it is. If you have a wife, a spouse, a girlfriend, a boo, all the works, if you got somebody you with, your companion, even a friend that you've been with a long time, if y'all stay together or whatever, y'all don't even have to stay together. But it's we not kidding. This is real. And it's hitting me hard, y'all. Hitting me very hard every damn night. I'm like, this gotta go. So I go see my doctor, my regular doctor, next week, and I'm gonna ask her, give me something. I even looked online. I Googled something, and it's some on Amazon they sell. It contains something. It's on my Amazon thing, and I think I saved it in my saved it for later in my on my files on my Amazon thing. So I'm gonna ask her about that. I don't want her to give me nothing prescribed because they said that prescribed stuff it don't work. And I was reading the reviews on it. They said it's like plant based. A lot of the reviews said, and the reviews was like 4.8 stars out of 5. So that's a good damn review for me. Take the vitamin back. It worked. Wait, what you saying, Leah? Take the vitamin BK at black. Take the vitamin black. Kohash, it works. Wait, what are you saying? You probably typed it so fast, girl. You said black. Take the vitamin black. Black vitamin. What is that? I'm trying to be good and stuff, and then I get hit with that. That's the only problem right now. These damn hot flashes. When is it gonna end? So I'm gonna talk to her about it, see what she say, and if she thinking about prescribing me something, I'm like, I think about it, and then I might just order that stuff because I don't want to take too much of stuff. Somebody was telling me something about the evening of prime rose. I bought that, but I don't think that worked good for me. I don't. I think I still got them 2 bottles. I had bought 2 bottles. They might have expired because I think that was a long time ago. Y'all hear her barking. Must be somebody outside. I don't know who. I ain't expecting no company. Might be the mail lady. She love barking at the damn mail lady. But anywho, don't get it done in your 50s. Don't get it done when you're going through menopause, I should say. It'd be easier if you have this breast reduction surgery during the time you don't have all this stuff going on. I mean, my feet, like, yeah, Leah, getting back to that. Speaking of feet, my feet be inflamed. I have to stick it out of the cover. And then you're hot. Then when your body cools down, it's a part of the estrogen level. Your estrogen levels is down when this happened. It's crazy. Some people even said they took like birth control pills. I'm like, I ain't taking no damn birth control pill. It's a vitamin. Oh, okay, okay. And I'm gonna up my teas and stuff like that too. So it's all in the making, y'all. It's gonna happen, but I can't. I'm not taking too much of everything that I don't know about. Like this certain content creator taking all them damn vitamins and shit, and she taking now she taking some made up TikTok stuff. I ain't trusting that. Manufactured, man made just to get you to buy it because you sponsoring them and then get you some, coins in your pocket. I ain't gonna try nothing that's not FDA approved. Even if it is, I'm still gonna be skeptical about something like that. Can't convince me, and this content creator can't convince me to take nothing. The way she looking, all bloated and swole up and stuff. I'm not trusting that. Y'all know who I'm talking about if y'all know. My mama went to menopause at the age of 26. My goodness, I was in my 30s. But it wasn't full-fledged. It was just, you know, here and there. You know what I'm saying? And that's after I had my hysterectomy. So I'm just being honest, y'all. I mean, it is what it is. We women, we go through this stuff. We know, birth control. Uh, I mean, we go through a lot. Because of what, though? What did we do that was so bad? Men don't have to go through nothing. I'm sorry, y'all men ain't got to endure this stuff. Now, if you get some type of disease or something, then that's different. But us, I mean, everything. Like, we got to go through the process of pushing out babies. Y'all implant it in us, implant the damn seed, but then we got to go through the pain and stuff. But babies are blessings. I have 4 of them, and I love them dearly. They are a blessing, but pushing them out, and I had all 4 of them natural, okay, natural. So just imagine that. No pain meds, no epidural, no C-section, none of that. I had natural. It all came out the right way. Who is that? What happened? Uh-oh, somebody came in here and said something crazy. BBC, what the hell is that? Woman, shut the fuck. Oh, okay. Oh, Bob. Oh, you hurt by what I'm saying? You a man that you can't take what I said about y'all men go through Y'all don't go through hardly nothing. You probably a little kid. You probably ain't even reached puberty yet. So thank you, Leo, for getting them up out of here. I ain't even see this person. I don't even see him up here. As a matter of fact, like he want to come in here talking mess. I don't even know what BBC is, and I don't care what it is. And then he told me to shut up. Oh, he mad. He big mad. He big mad. Bob Laharty. Bob Laharty, go take your ass somewhere. You timed him out. You should have just got his ass up out of here. Hey, Goddess. I was asking about you, Goddess. I feel good, girl. I'm alive and well. Just going through these things here, which is a part of the normal circle of life, right? The circle of life. You just gotta keep on pushing. But I need some relief because I'm not gonna keep doing this. It's affecting my sleep. Affecting my sleep. I was thinking about you. I asked somebody about you. I was like, where is Goddess? How are you, sweetie? Hope you are doing well. Because I know you had like surgery or something months and months ago, right? I see that you must have recovered well because I see you in the chat. I think I seen you in the chat, somebody's chat, like last week. I've been on and off, y'all. I'm just been trying to get it together. And I kind of had like a certain kind of feeling. You've been all right just dealing with emotions. It's rough for me. Yeah, the holidays is rough for me too. Very rough. I had a little, I want to say like a little setback. I think it was because I needed to get out of this house. I'm recovering. I was in this house and it was just getting to me like I needed to get some air. And when I finally did, I felt good. Like yesterday, my son drove me to my appointment. It was a basic, because I was concerned about this. My right breast was like, um, it was like a bump there. It was like a how can I describe it? It wasn't pussy, and it wasn't contaminated. None. It was just. She said, unfortunately, that does happen, and she took the surgical tape off because it was starting to peel, y'all. So she just took it off, and when she took it off, it kind of like broke it. I mean, it kind of like burst open, like it wasn't burst open like all over the place. I was like, ooh. She said, yeah, but she said put some Vaseline there because it's like drying up and don't want the incisions to dry up too much. So she said put Vaseline on it. She didn't have none yesterday, so she put some like ointment on there. She said she told me to put Vaseline around it so it won't dry up like that. Because if it dry up like that, it's gonna crust over like that, and she don't want it to do that. So yesterday appointment wasn't a post-op appointment. It was just the observation look-over appointment. So because I was complaining about that little blister there. It was like basically a blister. I'm like, why is it blistering up like that? I was like, ooh. So I went in and she looked it over and she showed me, y'all, Lord. She showed me the picture, my before picture. Of course, it was without everything on. So I was like, oh my God. She said, ooh, you came a long way. Well, her nurse did. Not the doctor, but the nurse. Her nurse. I love her nurse. She's so she's cool. She was like, look, girl, you came a long way. I was like, ooh, I sure did. I said, I thank the doctor for that because look at him. And another thing, y'all, is now I can see my damn belly. I can see Miss Tia in here. Hey, Miss Tia, boo. What's going on, Miss Tia? And now Well, Goddess, I pray that I forgot, I'm going to say this. You say you've been dealing with a lot of emotions. Yes, praying for all of us, girl, because at this time, around this time of year, we go through a lot, especially if it's with loved ones that, around the holidays. And y'all, I'm not in the mood for Thanksgiving. I'm not. I get like this every year. It's like I'm tired. My daughter said, I don't want the traditional stuff. I want barbecue. I said, well, that's cool too. That sounds good. A change is good. You don't have to have that every year. I know some people do, not knocking their thing because that's what they do, but I get tired. And then especially if you've been cooking for so long since you was a youngster. And I mean, in my case, I was 8, 7, 8, 9 years old cooking. Not cooking a lot, but shit, damn near. Cooking maybe like one pot meals or sometimes maybe a full course meal at times as I got older. My mother had me in that kitchen early, baby. And good thing she did because when I started having kids, I knew, what to do. Basically, when I got grown, I basically knew what to do. But it's just in your years, standing on your feet, especially when your feet swell up and all that stuff, standing on it. Ooh, I know some people still doing it at their age, but I know they sit down, they take a breath. Sometimes you have help. Well, Thanksgiving and Christmas and stuff, you supposed to the family's supposed to like come together and you know somebody do this dish, somebody do this, to take the pressure off the original cook. You know what I'm saying? But me, I'm like this. I seen my kids in action. They get in the way, and my kitchen is not that big. So it's like if somebody got to go over there to the sink, I don't have that much counter space. That's another thing. I love me some counter space. But my kitchen is not enough counter space. We'll have to use like literally fold up tables and all that stuff to put stuff on. It's not that big. I like a average size kitchen, but my kitchen is small and my counter is full because I got the microwave on one side. And I'm like, man, I need some room. I love counter space. I love cabinets. I love a lot of cabinets and I love counter space. But my kitchen, nope. You ain't gonna get that over here. But yeah, Thanksgiving is about family and stuff. All holidays is about family, but these main two, I be like, I want them to hurry up and go. It's basically just like that. I'm not being no meanie or no Scrooge or nothing like that. It's just that I'm tired of doing that. It's like doing the summer holidays. I barely did those. I barely barbecue. I maybe barbecue like 3 times this past summer. And it wasn't on the holidays. It wasn't on Memorial Day. Because, that's the first barbecue holiday of the year. I know some people probably barbecue throughout the year, but, speaking of holiday issues, that is, who else came in here? What Miss Tia say? That's good, God. There's a Christmas tree with me. Yeah, I was doing that. My daughter said that too. She said she want a tree to go up, but y'all tell the truth. Also, I'm ready to move. I'm ready to move. I'm making moves. I'm doing that every day while still recovering. I think I'm doing great. 2+ weeks post-op. I'll be 3 weeks Monday since I had the surgery. It'll be 3 weeks. And it's going fast, ain't it? This is the second week. Well, second week almost gone because it's Friday. I had surgery on it was the 3rd or the 4th. whatever that Monday was. That was the third, and I stayed overnight, and I got out the fourth. And I told y'all about that damn discharge nurse. She was a trip. They sent me a survey. I'm gonna fill it out, and I'm gonna give her some reviews, because that was just ignorant of her to say that, you know, trying to push me to go home. Oh, I wanted to call her the B word so bad. I think I did when I got home. But anyway, it's going by fast. Thanksgiving will be here before you know it. Then next month is December. New Year be here, and I'm planning on making a big move, y'all. I'm sick of being here in this. It's nothing here anymore. You know, and I've been wanting to move somewhere new. A different scenery, different living, and I've been looking at different states to go to. That's what I call a big move. I'm ready to make that big move. Get the hell up out of here. So when my daughter said, I want a Christmas tree, she could probably put one up. But I'm hurrying up and take that sucker down. I had one. I had to throw it away though. Because when the basement got flooded, was it last year or 2023? One of those years, the basement got flooded. And that Christmas tree was down there. The box got wet. I ain't want that. I ain't. So, and that's another thing. I don't want no basement. I don't want another house with no basement. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to get out of here, y'all. It bores me here. I want to be somewhere where it's flourishing, it's entertainment, it's exciting. I don't want to be nowhere where it's like a lot of retired people here. I'm not. My age, I am retired from the outside job world, but not retired from my age, like having fun and entertainment. Y'all get what I'm saying, right? So with that, I'm just ready. I don't want to be nowhere where I feel that it's gonna keep dragging me down, 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 and it's nothing to do. You gotta have a car to go here. You gotta have a car to go there. You gotta have transportation to go here and there, just in order to have fun. It's some exciting things to do in Chicago, but you know, you go to these places and then in Chicago, and then you gotta worry about where I'm not gonna come back unalive. You know what I'm saying? That's sad. It's sad to say about my hometown. It's very sad. Very, very sad. But I'm ready. I'm ready. I've been on the web looking at different type of things. I am ready to go. Ready to go. And when my feelings and stuff get in that mode, like, if something is about to be ready to depress me, it's time to go. I'm just wrapping up things here, what I gotta do, like appointment wise. I didn't got this surgery done. I'm praying that this is my last. I'm saying it's my last. This is my last surgery. It is. Because what was going on with me was my back, my shoulders, and just recently, well, my neck was giving me problems too, but recently, full blown, it was hitting me left and right. And I can't stand when my neck, like last night, I don't know, I think I overdid myself yesterday because I went to my appointment. Yeah, I told my son to let me go in the grocery store and get a little bit of some food items and stuff. So we went in there, but he was picking up the major heavy items because I still can't lift a lot of, I can't lift like over my head and I can't lift, going like on the shelves and stuff. But basically, stuff that's level with my arms, where as far as I can reach, I did that, and I walked around the store with the buggy. So like the water, he lifted up and put it in the cart. I couldn't do it. If he wasn't with me, I would have had to ask for help. But I think I overdid it, and then I started cooking dinner. I didn't come in the house and rest, y'all. But I think that's my fault. I should have, when I came from my doctor's appointment, I should have, relaxed myself. But I didn't. I started throwing away stuff like old papers and stuff that I done found. I was, start doing all that. Still didn't lay down. Then around 4 o'clock, 4 or 5 o'clock ish, I started dinner, barbecue chicken legs, and what else I fixed with it? Oh, we had some leftover. God darn it, I don't even know what I cooked the other night either. But anywho, oh yeah, some sweet potatoes, um, barbecue baked chicken. I was gonna make like some mashed potatoes or salad or something with it, but I just had the sweet potatoes and the barbecue leg. They was baked not on the grill. It was baked barbecue chicken, the legs, drumsticks, and I just had the sweet potatoes. So I ate that. That was enough for me. Oh, I came in. I fixed me a big healthy salad. A healthy salad. That's what I did because I didn't eat nothing when I left here for my appointment. So when I came back home, I ate that. I fixed me that. Put some fruit in it. I put some apples in it. I put some cherries, some dried cherries in it with the Italian salad dressing. I bought these little tortilla strips that I put on the salad on top of it. It was a lettuce, tomatoes. I ain't got no. My cucumbers went bad, y'all. Oh, I hate when my cucumbers go bad. But they went bad. I had to throw them out, so I ain't had no cucumbers. And basically, that's it. I wanted to boil egg in it, but that probably would have been overdoing it. But anyway, I think I overdid myself because I want to say around 8 or 9 at night last night, my neck started hurting real bad. It was like a crook in your neck. When they say a crook in your neck, I don't know where they get that word from. But I had a bad crook in my neck. It started hurting. But then I was like, uh-oh, it's time to relax. I had finished cooking though. I was finished about probably 7 or 8-ish because there was about 12 of those legs in there. And I was like, oh no. I was like, where this come? I mean, it just came out of the blue. I wasn't laying down, so how did I get a crook in my neck? How? You can get a crook in your neck? Probably, yeah, you can. I'm just thinking. Probably because that roasting pan. Because I put the chicken in the roasting pan for the oven and probably lifting it. But it wasn't that heavy. But I think that's what it was. Putting that chicken in that roasting pan. I cut up some bell peppers and onions in it. Oh, excuse me, y'all. So I think that's what did it. But it was happening all night. I was like, oh no, I didn't overdid it. I should have sat my ass down and relaxed. But I didn't. I was feeling, when you feeling fine and stuff, you be like, okay, I can do this, I can do that. But, you know, I should have got in my head, look, you're still recovering, girl. Sit down somewhere. But I was sitting down and, while I was, preparing the stuff, seasoning the meat. But coming to the fact that when I put it in the oven, that's probably what did it, lifting that roasting pan. But like I said, it wasn't that heavy. I ain't like I had a lot of water in there. No, I used some chicken broth. I used some low sodium chicken broth. Poured a little of that in there, to get it moist and stuff. So, cause you don't want no dry ass chicken. And I put that barbecue sauce On the majority of, I think 4 of them, I didn't put no barbecue sauce on. But anyway, it was good. I think that's what did it. And then I put the ice packs in the freezer earlier, like overnight. And I was like, ooh, come on, come on, come on. I think about 2 o'clock this morning, I put them in there because I left them out, and I was like. But anyway, y'all, but it was happening, and then here come these damn hot flashes. I was like, please, Lord, give me a night where I don't have to go through these hot flashes. Please, just please. Not one night, but a few nights. And then you get them, then they gone, then you get cold, you get some chills. I'm like, this is crazy. Crazy. I don't like it. I don't like this part of the life. The circle of life. I don't like it. I don't. I can't stand it. I despise it. I don't want to say the H word, but I do. I despise this. This is crazy. I'm looking up home remedies and everything so I can, something's got to give. Let me see what y'all saying. You said the new meds have leveled out my hormones. Oh, ooh, I'm working on Thanksgiving and Christmas. I don't expect my family. Yeah, me either, Leah. I ain't in the mood. To another city, can't nope. To another state, Leah. You only old as you feel. That's right. I don't feel old. Age wise, I don't. I'm feeling like I'm in my 30s. Not in my 50s, but in my 30s. That's how I feel. If you're not happy, go for it. I am. I'm going full fledged. Me and the kids here, we getting up. We doing some things. We getting up out of here. I made homemade potato soup for tonight. Oh yeah, I had just ate some soup, but it was some canned soup. The Progresso. I think I'm saying that right. Progresso soup. It was good. I ate it for like breakfast / lunch or whatever. That's what I've been eating too. I ain't been eating breakfast like the few times the last week and stuff. I had like maybe oatmeal. No, no big breakfast. And I think I got up and cooked something. But I believe I'm, trying to do things too fast, and I'm still in that recovery stage. And it's like when you get that, like you feeling better, and that do something. I can do a little cooking, but like I said last night, I just went overboard. I did it. I went overboard and kind of messed my neck up, lifting up that damn roasting pan. Who would believe that lifting the roasting pan that wasn't that heavy? They said don't lift over like 10 pounds or so, maybe. So maybe it was 10 pounds with the chicken in it, the liquid, the lid on the roasting pan. I guess. I don't know how many pounds it was, but that's what did put that strain on my damn neck. And my neck was hurting bad. And it was hurting bad all night long. All night. That's crazy, ain't it, y'all? Crazy. I got this wedge pillow. And I find myself on this wedge damn pillow. And I must be sliding off because when I wake up, I'm all slouched down. I'm like, what the hell? I could sleep on my side too. I could sleep comfortably more on my left side than my right. I'm usually a right side sleeper, but that's where the most swelling is on my right side. I could sleep on there for a minute, and I feel I'll be pulling a muscle like, so I try to lay on my back and my side. She didn't say yesterday, no. She said, but yeah, it's obvious that nobody likes laying on their back. I was like, sure, I know I don't. I can't sleep good on my back. Mm-mm. So she said, I ain't tell her I was sleeping on my side, but in the beginning I was sleeping on my. What the hell is that? Like a little baby dragonfly. What the hell? Ooh, it's gonna be nice out here today. The snow has melted, y'all. Oh my God, yes, it snowed. When was that? When did it snow? Was it Monday? It snowed Monday or something like that. I was like, It was like, and it was a lot, y'all. It was a lot of damn snow out here. I was like, what? What the hell? I was like, no, no, no. I think it was Monday. Now it's supposed to be like 60 some degrees today. 64, I think. I'm going to try to go out here and enjoy some of this sunshine on this Friday. Friday, baby. It's Friday. Get out here, get some air. Air does me good, being cooped up here. Who wants to be cooped up in the house? I get it, recovering wise and everything, but I can't lay in the bed all day. Well, I couldn't anyway because, I had to move around so I won't get blood clots in my legs. That's another thing I don't want. And so far I've been doing good with that. You know, getting up, walking around the house. Sometimes go outside, but when we got hit with that snow, I was like, I ain't going out there. Then it was cold. I was like, ooh, what kind of weather is this? I ain't I ain't complaining about it today. The leaves everywhere damn well though. There's probably gonna be a lot of people out here this weekend, raking up leaves. They gonna get busy in here raking up these leaves here because they look terrible in the yard. They beautiful, but they look crazy on this ground. And it look like all of them that fell off the trees. Well, not the ones in the back though, but the ones in the front. Oh, y'all, it's just so much. Life, 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 life. This is life, y'all. Ain't got to make it so hard, but it is what it is. I'm just happy to wake up when I do get some damn sleep. Happy to wake up and see the next day what life has in store for me. I can't predict what it is in the 20 more years from now. I can't predict that. I wish I could see that far out, but I can't. So we just go see what life takes me. I got it all in my head that new lifestyle, new place, new things. Get the hell away from this old. Out with this old shit, in with the new. Somewhere new, someplace different. That's my goal. To get the hell away from the Midwest. I'm sick of being here. I'm sick of the Midwest. Majority of my loved ones is gone anyway. If my mother was still here, I maybe still move, but probably not too far. She probably would want to go too. If my mother was still here, she probably would want to leave as well. Take me with you. Like, come on, let's go. Let's go. Take your cucumbers out of the bag in the fridge, they will last. These are those English cucumbers. They come wrapped in the thing. I don't like the regular cucumbers because, like I said, I think I said this before. They too waxy. Like the outside of it be waxy. I haven't had none of the regular cucumbers in years. I want to say like 7 or 8 years. Because I've been buying the long ones. They call them the English cucumbers. And I've been eating those. I like those better anyway. I don't like the regular cucumbers. I'd probably eat them if I had some. but I prefer the other ones. Subscribe to the channel. Thank you, Leah. I'm getting my Betty Crocker on in the kitchen. Go ahead, goddess girl. Hey, Miss Lynn. Blessings, Miss Lynn. Blessings to you, Miss Lynn. How are you on this Friday? Hey, Lady Marie girl. Trey Love. I've been. Ooh, Miss Lynn. That I'm glad I seen you ask Leah. I haven't seen Trey Love. Yeah, what's up? Last time Trey Love went live, she was making them T-shirts and stuff, and she was just giving us a little synopsis of her, what she was going through a little bit. I pray that she's okay too. I haven't seen who else? Slay, but I think I hit Slay up on the back end. I think Slay doing well for Slay on my Facebook. So I think Slay doing well. I don't know the last time when I hit Slay up, but I haven't heard from her in a minute. Slay. Um, who else? I heard about you, goddess. Monica B. I haven't seen Monica B in a while either. Anybody know about Monica B? Um, who else? Coco B. My sis Coco B. I think I emailed her. I don't know if she returned my email. Coco B, y'all. Um, it's a few more people that I was thinking about. Goddess, I was thinking about Goddess too, but Goddess showed up. There's Goddess, y'all. uh, somebody else. Dang, I can't think of who it is, but those people. Monica B, I haven't seen her in a minute. Slay, well, I think Slay been around, but Slay busy. Slay is a busy girl. It was somebody. I can't think of who it is, y'all. But yeah, Trey Love too. Hey, Brooks. 100% tomorrow not promised. Yes, tomorrow is not promised. That's why you just got to keep living life. Keep moving forward. Just make sure you research where you go because you don't want to end up in a town we ain't welcome. I know that's right. I was going to say Leah. Goddess, yes. Oh, I have. I have. You know what I put in that search? Uh, places that's, what did I put? Places that, I forgot what the hell I put. I put the state in. I'm not telling nobody really what states I'm looking at yet till I get there. Till I get there. It's some states that it's some people on here I know is in these same states. So, but I look at affordability. I'm looking at the community. I'm looking at the reviews on it and stuff. And if them reviews is close to 5 stars, oh, I'm going for it. And I hope they ain't lying about it, but I'm going to research it fully because I love researching stuff because I'm not just going to take any and everything where I'm going to have to move out. I want to be somewhere a long time, maybe for the rest of my life. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to research it to the fullest so I won't have to be, guessing here and there and going by the reviews because sometimes them people that's leaving reviews is the people that's that own it or they work there and all this other stuff. I ain't like shut up. Yeah, of course you gonna give it because you know this place or you work at this place. So of course you're gonna give it 5 stars. But that's kind of skeptical. If this, like, say, like two people give them 5 stars, then you always got the other ones that give them 2 stars or they have their complaint. Those be the real people. They giving they honest reviews. Cause mighty funny, you got 5 people that's leaving 1 star or 2 star reviews. Then you got this 1 or 2 people here that's giving them 5 stars. Hmm. The itty bitty cucumbers, take them out of the plastic. No, my cucumbers ain't the little ones. They the long. Y'all seen them cucumbers I was buying. I ain't heard from Slade lately either. I'm gonna have to hit her up. Yep. I'm gonna hit her up again too on that back end. She probably doing well though. I pray that all our sisters and brothers are doing well during this season of life. Yep, including Gabe. I ain't, Gabe. Ain't seen Gabe. Heard from Gabe. They ain't saying nothing about Gabe, but I pray that he's doing well as well. Um, Not too many males that I want to say, but a lot of the females. It's somebody else, but I can't get their name. I can't. It's more than. I can't figure out who it was. It'll come to me later, but you seen Slay in the chat. I can't remember. Oh, you seen her in the chat? She probably came through to say hello then. I missed it. Search downtowns. Okay. Okay, goddess. Be sure to pray about where you're going. Let God lead you. Yes, I will, Miss Lynn. Yes, indeed. Oh, yeah, Gabe, Leah, yeah. You missed Gabe, yeah. Gabe was a jokester. Yeah, prayers for Gabe. Yep, y'all. So that's the update on me. I'm recovering well, but I'm just dealing with these damn hot flashes. That's crazy too. You feeling well, something you're feeling good, but then I sometimes I believe that I be jinxing myself like yesterday, feeling good, okay. Then at nighttime, here it come. Like, why? What? Like, why? Why can't I feel good all day long? Why at night, when it's time to fucking go to sleep and rest, here I'm hit with this bull crap? Like, why me? Oh, why I can't feel good all throughout the day, overnight? Overnight, too. Why can't I feel that way? But y'all, the other day, I was feeling very weird. I don't know what came. It must be something in this. Please tell me they ain't messing with the satellite, the weather thing or whatever. Because that night, what night was that? Might have been Wednesday. I want to say Wednesday or Tuesday. I was feeling so weird. I never got this feeling before. And I was like, it can't be the medication because I'm taking the medications that I took before. And some people may say, well, it's because you went through a major surgery and stuff. Maybe it's that. But I don't think it was that. Because why would I feel like this, all of a sudden like that? I just can't describe how it was, y'all. It was just weird to me. It was very weird. And I didn't like it at all. I literally sat up here and was crying. My daughter was like, what's wrong, Mama? What's wrong? I was like, I don't know. I said, I may need to go out and get some fresh air. I don't know. I didn't know what it was, y'all. I was crying. I forgot to say this, but I was literally in tears. I was like, It's just that I looked at something. I was looking around my room and it just it just looked so weird to me. I was like, is this something in this air? What is going on? I ain't felt like that since. And I don't want that feeling to ever come back. I don't ever want to go through that again. I mean, it was like I was going through. Is there something called postpartum is after you have a baby, but is there anything called post? Well, yeah, maybe so. I name it that, postpartum after breast reduction surgery. And that was what made it, what, 2 weeks out. Is there a such thing? Is that because ugh, that was terrible. I was crying. I was like, what is going on? I was scared to take anything. I wasn't taking nothing. I took my blood pressure. I took my oxygen. I don't know what was going on. I didn't expect that. I didn't even tell the doctor that. I forgot to tell her that. I think I did. I mentioned it, but I didn't, go into details. But that was weird. That was so weird. It was like I looked at the wall and I just started crying. I tried to lay down and relax. I couldn't. I looked at, I even turned the TV on to try to, entertain myself. I even had my phone trying to look at a few videos, scroll through social media. I put my phone down. I couldn't even look at the phone. That feeling was bad. It was so weird. I was irritated. I was agitated. It was terrible. I I don't wish that on nobody. If you felt that way, prayers to you. Hopefully it don't come back, cause that I didn't like that at all. I didn't like that. Mm-mm. Mm. Wait a minute. Let me see what y'all saying. When you're ready to go, it's downtown, not too far from me. Also got some hateful folks there too. I've been indoors to feel safe. Oh my God, Goddess. Oh, I hate that. So far, my neighbors have been okay over here. We had some neighbors that moved in and out. I don't know. I think we had some squatters like next door to me. And I seen the sheriffs come over there and put like a notice on their door. Then one day I looked, and about two or three car squad cars was out there, and they I guess they basically told them they got to get the hell up out of there. And I'm like, oh, two females. I think they had some kids, but it wasn't that many kids. I was like, what the hell? They some damn. I was trying to listen and be nosy, but they gone. That was like about 3, 4 years ago. And then it's just been in and out, people in and out, moving in there and moving out. This my neighbor there that's there now, she been there since 2023, I think. So she only been there like 2 years. So, and then the other people next door to her moved out. I'm like, what? These people can't stay in these houses. I'm the longest one that's been over here. But anyway, yeah. Sometimes you don't know how your neighbors are, and you just gotta trust it. Trust it. Hopefully, I don't want to have to move into an apartment, but if push come to shove, I may have to do that, and then temporarily, and then it's on to my tiny home, y'all. I'm serious about that tiny home. Downsize myself big time. Like I said, I don't have that much stuff. I don't. I don't need no house with no just I ain't got that much stuff, and then looking around and go buy stuff to put in there for what? For what? All I need is a tiny home, and I will be grateful for that. And I think the states that I'm looking at, they have them. They have a tiny home community. So I'm still going for that. I said by the time I'm what, 55, 56, 55, it's on. Between that, 55, if it ain't 55, it's probably till I'm 60. 60 is the max, the cutoff. But 55 is it. 55 is right there, and then 60 is the max. That's the only time I'm allow myself to get in my tiny home. Maybe the one on wheels, but I don't want to travel. I want to travel, but I don't want to travel too much like that. We can get us a camper. I can get a separate camper. Had a tiny home, then the separate camper to travel with. But the idea of living in a camper and it's your home and you just traveling, you be like off the grid. Off the grid. I like that. Off the grid. Have I been taking steroids? No, Miss Lynn. Have I? They only gave me a steroid a couple of months ago, and I've been off of those for a minute. Like in August, I think I had some steroids, but they haven't I haven't had any more steroids after that. And after this surgery, I was on antibiotic and the pain meds. That was all I was taking, and my usual medicines like my thyroid medicine, because that's what they was giving me in the hospital after the surgery, trying to stay on top of my regular meds, and that was it. They was giving me that blood pressure pill, but it was making my blood pressure run low. So I told them stop it, because my blood pressure was never like that. It was never that low. It wasn't low, dangerously low, but it was lower than normal. And I didn't want to get lightheaded and all this other stuff because they kept giving it to me, and they seen that the numbers was under 100. The top number was under 100, and the bottom number was under 80. It was under 70. It was like my bottom number was like 60 something, and my top number was like 80, like 80 something. I was like, ooh wee. So no, I wasn't on no steroids. I haven't been on steroids since like August. Anesthesia does a lot to your body. Yeah, it does. Sometimes it's the loss of something because a part of your body was removed. Yeah, there's something going on here. And y'all know I had the weight loss surgery almost 6 years ago. Is it? Yep, it'll be 6 years next month. So that is probably a part of it too. So, because of my intestines was rerouted. You running in here for? What's wrong with you? You alright? You need to see somebody? Who? Psychotherapist? Go ahead. Want me to call them for you? Okay, when I get off of live, I'm going to call them for you, okay? Set you up an appointment? You sure? Okay. Because you're looking weird right now. Are you okay? Are you okay, Annie? Annie, are you okay? You've been struck by a smooth criminal. Dun, 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 dun. That's my daughter, y'all. She come flying, running in here. What the hell? Ask her, do she need to see somebody? She's going to say, yeah. You all right? Go fix you something. Go fix you something to eat. There's some leftover chicken and stuff in there. You got in late last night from work, so you good. You hungry? Huh? Don't look over here. One time. Ah. I'm being nosy. Woo, Oh, I'm being nosy. Thank you. Keep me in your prayers. I will keep y'all in my prayers too. Yeah, Leah, you must be typing so fast, girl. But y'all, I'm gonna get up off here. I just want to let y'all know, give y'all some updates and all this stuff. I'm gonna say it again. If you're thinking about having a breast reduction, get it done early. Don't get it done when you're going through menopause, because baby, it's pure hell. It's pure hell. The surgery itself is fine and cool, and I can say I haven't had no that much pain from the surgery. It's like maybe the incisions under here where she did that long cut under the breast. But as far as the nipple, I still have sensation. She said I may have lose some sensation in my nipples. Really? Not me. But they looking decent. The scars is ugly. The bruising is going away. So, this is a major surgery. And like I said before, I didn't get it for cosmetic reasons. I got it for medical reasons. And so far, with the neck issue, that was on me, doing too much, doing too damn much yesterday. But best believe right now, today, I'm sitting my ass down. I'm sitting down. I'm relaxing when I need to. So, ain't no cooking for me tonight, though. They better eat them leftover babies in there. I ain't take nothing out. I ain't tell them to take nothing out. And they have been such wonderful helpers for their mom. And I appreciate that. I appreciate the people that came through, blessing my wish list again. I'm forever grateful, you know. Even the prayers and the blessings is a gift. That's a gift too. It's not always about what somebody can give you monetarily. I think I said that word right. About the money. It's not about that. Sometimes it's just about the blessings that people give you. Because blessings and prayer is real. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. But those things was needed because, like I said before, I did not have the funds for that. And, I wanted to make this recovery, kind of smooth. Because the first night I did not have these items, I especially wanted this wedge pillow and the sports bras. So my items went back to the person that purchased them because of the discrepancy in the address. So we got that squared away. Then my items came. I was like, thank you, Jesus. This wedge pillow is a lifesaver. The bras, they had to go back because they were extra large. I didn't know. My crazy self was just on the website on Amazon just ordering, just putting shit in there and without looking at the size. I'm like, I know damn well these girls, they small, but I know damn well these girls ain't gonna fit in no extra large. So I had to, put it in for a return and see if they go up to whatever size I needed to go up. But then I bought these Fruit of the Loom too. I had to buy one for emergency because I had to have it because I needed to take that wrapping, the what is it called? Y'all know that wrap. It's not gauze, but it's the God darn it. Can't think of the words for nothing. But y'all know what I'm talking about. She wrapped me up after the surgery. It's called something. And it stretches. The gauze was under there. But anyway, and I got some absorbent things. They got this person, and you know me, if you listening to me right now, you know you are God sent because I needed those things. My doctor told me I didn't need the absorbent pads, but I got them anyway. I was like, yes, I do. Because what? They was leaking, and I messed up all my bras, the new bras. I was like, but I wash, ain't nothing to it but to wash them out and take care of them. Nothing but wash them out, and I washed it out on my hand. I poured some bleach on it because it was the white one. I even took that to the doctor and showed her, the drainage leakage that was coming out, and it was on my right side. One on the bra messed up so bad. The other one that I first bought until I got the other ones that was on my wish list squared away. But unfortunately, I had to take them back. I had to return those because they were too small, and it took a while. It's taken a while for them to return it. I guess they want to have the bras back in their possession before they credit it or whatever they're gonna do. But anyway, it turned out okay. But I had to buy some more recent ones because I just didn't want to have that one bra, and I couldn't sleep in that one. That one was a 3X, and I bought that one the day after when I came home. So it arrived, but I put it on, and with the swelling and stuff, it was kind of tight. So it was still, like stains on it from, the little drainage, the leakage coming from here. And I was like, oh my God, I messed up this bra. But I couldn't sleep in that bra. That bra was tight. I said, maybe when the swelling and stuff go down, then, it'll fit A-okay. But then I looked on there again. So I got that one. I looked on there again and said the Fruit of the Loom. Baby, and let me tell you, I got on the other one. It come in twos, right? I looked on it, and they not bad a price. You get two for like $9, and they were like 9 something. And let me tell y'all, these Fruit of the Loom, and I got like a 48. It was a 48. Because my original size, I'm going to put it out here. My original size was a 50G. I was at a 50G, y'all. She took me down to, give or take, 48. I might be smaller than a 50. She's like, try to get some bras like a 50 double D. I said, okay. But if you go online, some of these sports bras and stuff is not, they like have 1X, 2X, 3X, 4X. And I was like, I don't know what really, but they have a chart under there where you can kind of picture like a 3X is like maybe a 46 or something like that, whatever it said. I was like, but she told me like a 50G, but since they this small, the Fruit of the Loom bras that I just bought recently this week from Amazon, baby, let me tell you, these suckers are comfortable as hell. I can sleep in it. I put it on. I said this, y'all. I said, I exhaled so loud. I was like, oh my God, I should have been bought these instead of that first one that was too tight. But I was listening to it because you need that support. These are not really supportive. They more comfort than support, but they do keep them in there. They keep them in there now, and they provide a little bit of support. But I was looking for that comfort because I don't like sleeping in a bra. I'm so happy when it's that time where I don't have to sleep in a bra now. Because sleeping in a bra for me, this is like, I want to say new, but it's not new, but it's new because years, for the longest, I want to say over 40 some years, I ain't been sleeping with a bra on. I can't stand it. It's like taking socks off time I get in here and slip in my house shoes or something. Because I cannot wear socks. I'll wear them outside. Around the time when you got to wear socks outside. But you see people outside, sometimes they don't even have socks on in the damn winter. Like, where your damn socks at? But anywho, I don't like wearing bras to bed. But these two that I got, recently, a gray one and a white one. It's called Fruit of the Loom front closure support bra. It's a support or sports, but they are so fucking comfortable, and I can sleep in them without tossing and turning and getting up and having to adjust it. But the other one is so fine. But I'm gonna wait to wear that one when the swelling and stuff go down. I say by next month I'll probably be in that, and I'm gonna wear that one outside. See, I was trying to sleep in that one too, but I can't sleep in that one. So these two that I got recently, that's what it is. That's what it is. I love it. Very comfortable. Very comfortable. Cause that first one I got, ooh baby, I was miserable, miserable. And it come with the Velcro. That one that I'm talking about, that first one I got, came with the Velcro straps, so you can adjust it. But it was tight around the under, where the incision. It was like kind of going into my incisions on my side. I was like, ooh. And then when I pulled it out, I was like, ooh, relief. I was like, I can't wear this damn thing. So I didn't have no other bras after that. So I had to rewrap myself up with the wrapping gauze or whatever you want to call that thing. I can't think of what the name of it is. But I had to wrap myself back up with that. I was alternating between that and that bra until I can get me some more damn bras. Because I had to take the other ones that I was gifted on my wish list back. Because those were too small. And I definitely know those would have been squeezing me. Squeezing the damn life out of me. I wouldn't have tried to wear those anyway. Not no extra large. Now, if she took me down to maybe a C cup, well, she would have probably had a lot to take out to give me a C cup. I ain't want to go that low now. That would have been just too much. But if I probably was a C cup, I probably would have kept them extra large. But extra large wasn't gonna do me no damn justice. Nope. Money Boy 50G. He in here. Oh, there he is. Leah, how big you stayed on? Shut up, Money Boy. Hey, Edward. 50 plus G. I wear A. 30. What, Leah? Girl, I wish I was a damn A cup. I don't think I was ever a damn A cup. I don't think I was ever a A cup. Money Boy, shut up. Get out of here. And you see you come in here. Yes, Ace Bandage. That's it. That's it, goddess. That's it. Damn. I couldn't think of it. Them hot flashes ain't no joke. They sure ain't no damn joke. Baby mama, how you feeling today? I just got a lot of stuff going on today. Edward, just pray about it, Edward. We all got a lot of stuff going on in our lives. We just gotta pray about it and keep going. Just don't let it get to us. Whatever it is, just pray about it. I'm just seeing your comment. Y'all know how I am. I drift off in the zone. Been in menopause for 6 months. 6 months, girl. I've been in it for years. When you were looking at the squatters out there. Oh, I'm being nosy looking at them. Yep. I was trying to listen to what that sheriff was saying to them. But they was talking kind of low. I couldn't hear from over here. I'm like, damn. But you can kind of figure out what he was saying. And they was probably trying to get out of it. Oh, we live here. I seen a couple of videos on YouTube about them squatters staying in them houses. Some of them be messing them up. I'm like, I do have a lease. This is my lease right here. This is my lease. I stay here. Who gave you the lease? So and so. And that person don't even own a house, or they not a part of no rental company or nothing. They just saying they can print them lease offline and and put any damn body name on there. But the owner comes through and be like, oh, hell no. But they do that shit because they see these houses sitting up for so long. Either they for sale or they for rent. And they know ain't nobody in there yet. So they gonna try their best to do what they gotta do to draw police or whatever and say that they stay there. Some of the laws suck. Squatter laws suck. Some states put the poor owner through some bullshit that they gotta go through all this just to get their house back, just to get them goddamn squatters out of their damn house. That's crazy. Look at him. No, you don't. No, you don't, money boy. I want to go to the funeral. Yeah. Oh, it was a funeral, James? My condolences, James. So sorry to hear that. So sorry to hear that. My condolences and prayers go out to you. Lil, why you say Money Boy that? African petticoat, you're not seeing nothing. You know damn well Can't Truth don't do that shit over here. You know better than that. Unless you talking to Leah. He must be talking to you, Leah. He know better over here. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Because you said can't handle. He must be talking to you, Leah. I'm talking about that damn Money Boy. He must be talking to you. A lot of people are like, don't do it, don't do it. I mean, men, that is, don't do it. I'm like, y'all just don't realize. Y'all telling me don't do it. What y'all want me to have back pain forever? Mm-mm. I'm happy with them. They still here. They just ain't fucking big. And like I said, damn. And after she did it, I looked at it looked like I'm about 3 months pregnant now. I'm like, God damn, where this damn belly come from? Where the hell was you hiding at? These girls was hiding my damn belly, y'all. No, it ain't sticking out that big, that much. And my weight is going down too. My weight is still going down. I don't see it, but it is. I stepped on that scale last night, baby. Woo! I lost since last month. I want to say I lost the extra 10 pounds, maybe. So far, so good. Shit. By next summer, baby, I'm gonna be shit snatched. But everything that's going on in the world, let me read Miss Lynn's comment. We have to continue to pray for each other because some days it can feel overwhelming when God is still. That is so true, Miss Lynn. Amen, Miss Lynn. Amen. I just said that too. I ain't saying word for word like you did, but that's what I meant by we just gotta keep moving. Every day that we wake up is a blessing, and that means that we woke up. God didn't call us home yet because we still here continuing to do what we have to do. That we woke up alive. Not saying death is bad, but we just got to keep moving forward. And death is a part of life. We're here to live life and die. I'm just gonna say the word die. We living to die. We don't know when our time. Whenever it's our time, it's our time. No matter how long it is. Some people say if you in your 80s and your 90s or your 100s, you lived a good life. How you know? How do you know them people lived a good life just because they that age? It's a blessing that they lived that long. But how you know their life was good though? How do you know that a person's life was good because they lived to be that age? They probably was going through some stuff. But to say they live a good life, you can live a good life in any age. To my knowledge, you can live a good damn life at any age. I ain't gonna say I'm living a good life right now because of all the stuff I'm going through, but it's just a test. It's just a test. Keep on moving. You alive in here, just keep pushing. Keep pushing. And somebody said those initials stand for like push, pray until something happens. And I looked at that, I was like, wow. Pray until something happens. When somebody tell you to push or keep on pushing, pray until something happens. Have y'all heard that before? I just heard that about a couple of years ago. I'm like, that's something. I know he do, Leah. Thank you, Leah. I meant that other comment should not didn't sound right. Yes, I do, Miss Lynn. Thank you, and you do too. You do too. I'm glad you being here. Your words of encouragement and your spiritual, your prayful. Is it prayfulness? Is what I want to say. Your words of encouragement and your spirit is just good. I would love to meet you in person, Miss Lynn. I would love to meet a whole lot of people on here in person. I ain't gonna say a whole lot, but a vast majority of people. Because when I meet people, some people, like I used to meet people. Some people like used to like have a. I don't know them from Joe Smo. They strangers. I used to work with people, and sometimes I just look at them like, why they got that scowl on their face? Why they face so scrunched up like they mad at the world? Then sometimes it's just like just speaking to that person. I speak to them. Sometimes they may speak back. Sometimes they won't. I don't get mad. I just say maybe they just going through something and they don't want to speak to me or whatever. I don't know. But then I see them every day. I don't just try to do it. I just, sometimes speaking to somebody maybe lift their spirit. Like, ooh, somebody spoke to me. She's speaking to me, and I'm not in the mood. And then I just speak to that person like every day that I see them. And then they finally come around. They speak back. Then they start talking. You look at them one day, and then they just laughing. And they speaking to you. I don't have to speak to them first, and they just speaking to me. It's just a part of uplifting somebody. You never know what somebody going through, and then you just automatically, just see them and be like, I don't wonder, what's going on. It's just in my nature. I ain't gonna blame it on my zodiac sign, but maybe it do have something to do with it. Cause zodiac is like spiritual like thing, but it's I believe in it sometimes. I believe in, us Pisces are like that. I know I am. It ain't that I'm trying to, you know, find out what's going on with this person. It's just that just speak to them. Just speaking to them. And now look at them. They speaking, they smiling. They don't have that scar on their face unless somebody making them mad. That's the way with me too. Some people probably look at me and say, "Oh, let me just speak." This lady looked at me yesterday at the store. She was just looking, and I looked at her. I thought she was somebody that I knew, but I was like, "Is that her?" I was just staring. She was just staring at me. She was staring at me first. She said, "Oh, shoot, you look like my sister." And she was a kind of like older lady. I was like, her sister. I had to laugh because I was like, your sister must be a young lady because I don't look that, I didn't look her age. So I wonder how old her sister is. But she said, "You look like my sister." I said, "Oh, okay." I said, "You look like somebody I know too." But that wasn't her. And she said, "Of course I wasn't her sister. Because if I was her sister, I would have knew her and I would have ran over there to her vehicle and, gave her a hug or whatever." But she said, "I thought you was my sister." You see people that you think you know, even just speaking to strange people. I speak to people and they don't speak back. I don't be like, I ain't speaking to that motherfucker no more because he ain't speak back. No, I just speak just to speak. I don't speak all the time, but if it's in my spirit, I'm gonna speak. I'm gonna speak. Thank you, Miss Lynn. Yes, I do. I hate that saying they lived a good life. I'm selfish. I still want them here. Yeah, Leah. Yeah, you right, Leah. Y'all, but we still have to realize that their purpose has been fulfilled on earth. Well, you right, Miss Lynn. But like I said, they lived a good life. I guess, that I want to say that comes along with, I guess, people, they grow up and they see people get older. Yeah, they live a good life, you know, just kind of name it something else, They lived a good life. I say this, change it to they lived a long life. Living to be over 100, even 90 some years old, even in the 80s. Shit, in your 70s. I want to get there. God's willing. I would love to get there. Won't let what's going on in this world worry me, stress me the hell out. I don't worry about nothing. Like these people going all crazy about the government shutdown. Did you see me worried about any other government shutdown? It was basically talking about the people with they get SNAP benefits and stuff like that. No, it wasn't just the SNAP benefits. It was that beautiful bill that they call themselves having. That beautiful bill was for everybody. It wasn't just for people that receive SNAP or what was that? What's that other one? WIC and TANF. I think it's called TANF. TANF, stuff like that. It wasn't just that. It's for everybody. The government workers as well was affected. People getting laid off. I ain't gonna even say laid off. Some of them was terminated. All them people that or furlough or whatever you want to call it. Some of them people probably won't even get their jobs back. I believe part of that was too if you're like old enough and you're past retirement age and you still was working for the government and they furlough you, I don't even think they're gonna call them people back. But those are really the people we need because they know what they was doing because they've been in the job. They've been working for them jobs a long time. I ain't gonna say I don't trust the new people. It's just like the saying go with the doctors. I know I said I was finna get up out of here, y'all, but y'all, I get